Okay, so hello, everybody. I'll do is teacher how my name is William, and yes, it can be Duke. When I play my game of Unreal Golden Number Tournament. But today I'm going to be talking about, well, I guess digital money now, since, or is it something else? Well, I want to talk to you something because, well, before I want to talk about age vacation first, because yes, I did contacted my the rulers of California, and yes, I contacted NetChoice and Donald Trump. I even contacted jury duty because I got selected for jury duty, but my dad's going to call the I already called the doctor for us. I could be out of jury duty, but I did email jury duty about age vacation about age vacation in California, so hopefully we can get this blocked. Because I heard the age vacation got blocked in Texas and in some other states. Hopefully I'll try to get age vacation blocked here in California, but we'll see. I know I got until January 2027, so I know. We'll see though. So on Rumble, I've been getting ads about the digital dollar. I don't know why. Let's Google it to find out, because it's about digital money or something else. Dollar ads on Rumble. Because I'm trying to get, I don't know why I've been getting this on Rumble. Yes, the platform that I'm using now, because and look, and yeah, I've been learning about, and yes, I know that Australia has banned social media under the age 16. So, but hey, I have a Rumble channel. If you're look, if you can't get on YouTube because internet thinks you're underage and you're in Australia, just follow me on Rumble or BitChute, please. Okay? If you can't watch me on YouTube anymore, okay? Because if the only way to prove you're under, the only way to prove you're over the age of 16 is to use your ID. Either do that or follow me on Rumble or BitChute. You know, I live in I live in the U.S. in California, so you know, I mean, I already tried to contact the rulers of California yet, no answer yet. I even contacted, jury duty, still no answer yet. So that's why I had to get out of jury duty, because I got selected for it. So yeah. So now you've been telling, yeah, okay, so yeah, so you're saying that don't comply. You're saying that do not comply with digital ID. Well, I won't. Okay? Well, I won't comply then, Yeah, because, it is true that digital ID, it does not fully replace, yeah, the digital driver's license does not fully replace the driver's license. It doesn't fully replace the ID card. So, yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully we can abolish it here in the U.S. and so is age vacation here in the U.S. And as I won't be able to do it, I won't be able. Yeah, I'm talking about here in the U.S. because I won't be able to do it in other countries. Okay, that's why. People in other countries have to contact their rulers in their countries too, though, And I don't know which website they can do because they can't use NetChoice like we have here in the US. Yeah, NetChoice only works here in the US. So. Yeah. And I know people have been calling I know. So yeah, calling California a corrupted state. Yeah, yes, I understand that, but this is the state I live in. I live in California. So I want to make I do want to make California better. It's just that it's been getting worse. Okay? You know, I've been going to school right now because I've been doing stuff and I've been going to college. But hopefully, when I start working, hopefully I can try to find a way to make California better. Because right now it's been getting worse. Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, so far, no answer yet. I'll show you the email I got from him. Yeah, so. So, hopefully I get an email from the people I contacted to and see if they answered me, because I wanted to get Age Vacation out of California, because I want to get I'm trying to get Age Vacation blocked here in California because I already blocked in other states. Age Vacation got blocked in Texas, and I heard it got blocked in Louisiana and some other states. So, which is great anyway. Now, hopefully I can try to get it blocked here in California. I've been trying to contact the rulers, but no such luck yet. So, anyway, so here it is. So why I'm getting ads for the digital dollar on Rumble? Well, here it is, because this is on Rumble anyway, the new video sharing platform that I'm using. So there's significant news about the major advertising coming on Tether to Rumble. The issue on stablecoin over the digital dollar or digital dollar asset. In November 2025, Rumble has announced Tether committed $130 million advertising spent over a $2 period in the first quarter of 2026. Okay, so the key details for advertising agreement. So that advertiser is Tether, largest player in digital assets, the creator of almost widely used dollar stablecoin, and then platform. Rumble, we have Freedom First video platform. Now the purpose is the advertising commitment intends to drive use of Rumble. Rumble Wallet. Rumble offers communities of using tokenized good and Bitcoin. Now, my dad uses Bitcoin. I don't. So, and I don't know how much money he's been getting on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is more like a cryptocurrency. Yeah, and my dad's been using it for months. Now anyway, I don't know how much money he's getting on Bitcoin right now. So let's keep it. So monetization ads, the agreements expands on monetization opportunities for creators, and you get advertising on Rumble Wallet for more transparent, privacy-focused experience. Okay, then content is Tether plans for token USAT through Rumble platform, leveraging its millions of users. And then event context. The advertising deal follows the prior large strategic investment by Tether on Rumble in 2024, while Tether purchased a significant stake on company. So the content on Rumble. If you find the user upload content and discussions about the concept of the digital dollar or central bank digital currencies, CBCs on Rumble, such as videos which tell us about the digital dollar is happening now in 2025. Right now it's 2026, so. But I'm just reading here. So these appear on the content upload by users rather than official advertisements for the central bank for a government-issued digital currency. Advertisers can use the Rumble Advertising Center to create and manage their own campaigns targeting their platform's audience. So this is what I've been getting on Rumble. So yeah, and then got it on. Now we see if I want to Brave. Here, so Rumble does not have a feature called digital dollar ads. However, the platform does offer advertisers optimization for both content creators and brands. Creators monetization achieve a Rumble partner program, and revenues based on views. It is filled with views, and when ad actually gets planted a viewer, earnings are not driven from the raw views. The views are driven, but only prevent ads. The effective CPM cost varies of depending of viewers' location. For example, viewers of non-speaking countries like Brazil often it is sold in 0 CPM because vendors on Rumble is targeting speaking religions. The brand advertisers on Rumble are a subset platform where campaigns can be set up through dashboard. Advertisers can choose various formats, okay, so including pre-roll, mid-roll, post-roll video ads, and display ads for mobile video banners. Campaigns are action-based and minimum bid starting at okay, yeah. And $0 and 0.5 cents per view. And advertisers and target audiences and interested geographic and contextual targeting. The program screens the program is around 40% and better click-through rate and cost per view and other video platforms. So since Rumble's ad network is growing, it remains smaller and less competitive than platforms like YouTube, which affects revenue and potential of creators. Initially, the creators pull package of their own tags and their party networks, which allow monetization of non-speaking viewers. But this is a feature of reporting difficult to access smaller publishers. Overall, Rumble's advertising system is still developing. Opportunities for both brands and creators, dual monetization and creators, currently limited by geographic and network constraints. I've been telling you why I've been getting this, because I've been trying to do is the ads for the digital dollar. Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, it's a digital dollar or the digital dollar. That's it. Yeah, so that's why I've been talking about this, because I'm getting this ad on Rumble, and I don't know why. Now the other ads, you keep saying the tosser inhaler, the trash, all that stuff, and then they're talking about the bearskin tactic clothing. I've been hearing about that on Rumble. Yeah, so. If you want to know how digital money works in California, I'll show you. Because that's where I live. I live in California. Alright, so... Alright, and... But even though I still like to have cash with me, even if I use everything that's digital, because everything digital can still get hacked, including money. That's why. Okay, so I've been talking. If Rumble's gonna talk to me about this, about the digital dollar, okay, well I'm gonna show you how digital money will works in California then, since I know Rumble's been getting me. I know it's been getting me about this ad, and it's been telling me about this ad for I'm not sure how long. Ever since I've been watching Rumble. So I know, and I know. I'm glad that Rumble is the freedom of speech fiduciary platform. But you know, but their ad about digital currency, digital money, has been on. I've been getting that on Rumble, so. Talking about my tablet, you know, that's why. And don't worry, I'll get to ad blockers in a different video, since I want to get to that soon. I haven't used ad blockers. I've been using the Brave browser on my computer, but you know, yeah, I'll get to that. I'll get to the ad blockers. I'll get to a video about ad blockers soon, because it's something I also have to talk about. Okay? Yeah. So digital money in California operates under a mix of existing mainstream digital payment systems and newly implemented specialized regulatory framework of digital financial assets like cryptocurrency. So mainstream digital money, most money in California and the U.S. generally, is already digital in the form of bank, right? So yeah, account is done via apps and online banking and services like PayPal or Apple Pay. Yeah, I think it's called Apple Wallet now. That's like Google Pay. It's called Google Wallet. Yeah, and it operates additional, like a banking system, additional events and assets, so cryptocurrencies, stablecoins, etc. And so here it says digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ethereum work on digitalized networks on using digital ledger called the blockchain. Yeah, and then transactions are recorded by the verified by network participants miners without a central bank, internally providing a method for peer-to-peer value transfer. Now, the value of many of these assets highly volatile as the government-backed fertile issued. Stable coins like USDC are a type of digital asset designed to maintain a stable value, being paying one versus one to reserve, just as the U.S. dollar and are backed in cash short term of the U.S. Treasury bonds. San Migration, California. California is established specific regulatory framework. The digital finance assets law, which is set to take a full effect in July 1st, 2026. Oh, the digital, that law. So, I didn't even know about that. Okay. This is on July 1st, 2026. Okay, so it's a few months from now. Okay. I didn't know about that. Because, you know, it's good to learn more about my state, California. Because, you know, anyway, since I live in California. And this law introduced a licensing regime for companies, terms, covered persons engage in additional financial asset business activity within the state. The scheme ethics development include licensing companies, exchanging for transferring digital finances assets of California residents from a obtain license for California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation, and then consumer protection, meaning that licenses are required to provide specific disclosures requiring fees, insurers coverage, and the lack thereof, and liability for other unauthorized transactions. And then capital and security. Covered persons must maintain sufficient capital liquidity and surety bond of the financial integrity and to protect consumer assets. So now, the CAISAC, the operators additional financial asset CAISAC, e.g. Bitcoin ATMs, must comply with specific rules, including daily transaction of $1,000 per customer per day and limit on fees. Okay, now stablecoin rules. Licenses are generally permitted to deal with stablecoins whose issuers are licensed of bank and trust company and maintain reserves on at least equal to all outstanding stablecoins. And I will check out the website. I'll probably just put this website in the description box below, but I want to keep reading this. So, central bank digital currency is CBDC. Okay, so the U.S. does not comply to central bank digital currency, the Federal Reserve, exploiting potential benefits and risks. No decision has been made to pursue or promote one. A U.S. CBDC would be a direct digital liability of the Federal Reserve. Unlike existing digital money in commercial banks, and would likely be designed with privacy protections compatible with deterring criminal use. For the information, the digital assets of regulation in California, you can visit this website right here. See, I will put this in the description box below. If you want to read this anyway. Yeah, on Google I'm getting 13 tracks blocked, so on Brave, so that's a good thing. And now here, let's read it here on Brave, the Brave search. site here. So in California, digital money is defined as a digital representation of value used as a money exchange of account. Store of value is not a tender regulated under the California Digital Assets Law, but which became effective in 2023. And then it established a licensing regime for entities and engaging in digital financial assets business activity, which includes exchanging, transferring, and storing digital financial assets, as well as administering such assets. The key requirement under the DFL is that a person must assume control it says digital financial asset, so defined as power to literally execute that eventually prevent the transaction or to fall under the transaction requirement. Entities do not meet the control threshold, such as decentralized changes, and investigate trades without the holding of custody assets, and may not be required to obtain license of DFL, unlike New York's BitLicense regime. However, the DFL applies to any person, whose activities, or with the behalf of California residents, unless exceptions include central banks, credit unions, securities, broker dealers, and entities of whose annual activity with California residents is valued with $50,000 or less. The DFO regulates the digital financial assets financial COIASEX, commonly known as the crypto assets. The Senate Bill 401 SB, so it's Bill 401, and it imposes consumer disclosure protection requirements on operators. Initially, the law excludes certain traditional representations, such as rewards, points, value used solely within the game platform. From definition, generally, financial assets provided issued by the same publisher, used finally within the platform. For digital wallets, California does not treat them inherently requiring a money transmitter license, and they are used solely for state trading and do not involve the entity holding or receiving just paying funds on behalf of customers. Yeah, and it says, however, the entity assumes control of digital assets, such as by holding them in wallets and facilitating transfers, and might be subject of the DFO licensing requirements. So yeah, as of July 1st, 2025, any person engaged in digital financial asset of business activity in California must either be licensed or improve on the license and be awaiting approval. Must either be licensed, okay, and then apply or have applied for a license by awaiting approval. The application, this process requires digital, corporate, and financial and operation information. Okay, operational information, including policies of anti-money laundering information, security, and business continuity. The California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation will evaluate applications based on financial responsibility, experience, character, and obligations promises of success in the business. In summary, digital money in California operates under the framework that emphasizes control and licensing, and for a focus on consensual and transactional activities. So, such entities will advance access with their own operations, involve their control of digital assets in the company within the DFL's licensing, and then operational requirements to legal and conduct business in the state. So yeah, digital wallets, huh? That's been a thing for a long time. I didn't even know about that, but yeah. Even Brave has its own wallet. I'll show you. Here it is, right here. So this right here, you can click on Brave Wallet. Right here. And it will take you to the Brave Wallet, which is right here, so. Yeah, you can still start your Brave Wallet for your yeah, Filecoin, Bitcoin, and more. So even Brave has its own digital wallet. If you want to know about that anyway. Okay, I want to go to something different though. Alright, I'll put this in my Okay, so I did that. But we need to find the pros and the cons. How can Okay, and then what's the pros and the cons? So well, the tribulation's not here yet, so yeah. And now, if you worry about the digital money, how it goes to the tribulation, well, it's not here yet. I don't know where the tribulation is gonna come. You know, I know it's being said. I know it's since been. I know. Many people believe this is the tribulation, because, but no, it's not. You know, it's just 1984 becoming real, not the tribulation yet. So I'm trying to fight against it the best I can. I'm trying to call the leaders of California. I haven't been, and they haven't answered me yet. I already got answered from the jury duty, and then I got email from the White House, but I haven't got any answers from the representatives or senators yet. I'll wait for them because I just started doing it this week. But I might have to contact some more people. We'll see. I might have to contact some more rulers of California. We'll see. Okay? Because I'm trying to get age vacation out of California, and well, at least get blocked here in California, and hope I can get out of this. Hope I can get out of the U.S. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, sorry, but that's just keep reading this. So the pros and cons of digital money or currency. Yeah, that's why. I want to read about this one because I've been learning about this on Rumble. Because I know, but I don't know why Rumble's been telling me about this. The Rumble platform. So digital money's been significant changes eventually essentially as faster and cheaper international transactions of inclusion unbanked. However, the strong bank of ending of security risk and so pros and cons of digital money is based on specific type of cryptocurrency, government based, and so big digital currency. So the pros of digital money is speed and efficiency. This transactions can be processed almost, it says initially, especially, and then digitally because it's not cut out of ingredients of digital banks. Now, lower transaction costs. By removing middlemen, the digital currencies have been digitally reduced the cost of associated transaction and international transfers. Now, accessibility financial inclusion. Anyone on the internet inclusion can use digital money, which helps provide financial services and populations that access additional banking infrastructure. The unbanked, yeah. And then the convenience 24/7 access. They can manage finances and make payments of anywhere in time of the smartphone and computer without needing to visit a physical bank branch. And then transparency of record keeping. Many currencies, especially those using blockchain, provide transparent and mutable transactional records, which can enhance record keeping and make it easier to track expenses. Now, digital manufacturing. Digital money eliminates the cost of financial impact of printing and transporting physical cash. But here's the cons of digital money. That's why we need to get to the cons. So security risk is the digital money is valuable to hacking and phishing attacks, identity theft, and online fraud. Yeah, that's true. And then here's fatality. Cryptocurrencies are a form of digital money and an experience of significant financials of posing risk and users and investments. That's why. And then regulatory uncertainty. The certainty of environment of digital currencies is still evolving, which leads to eventually legal and compliance challenges, a lack of consumer protection safeguards, and traditional banking systems. And then traditional technology. So the use of digital money requires a reliable internet connection on the electronic device. Tech issues, server outages, or power failures. They can prevent users accessing their funds. So that's something. I'm trying to read this. And it says potential and commercial misuse. It says potential and criminal misuse. So the high level of privacy and autonomy offered by some digital currencies can make them attractive for illicit activities such as money laundering and receiving some payments and system acceptance while growing universal acceptance by digital currencies adopted by compass of traditional fiat money and restricting their values in everyday transactions. The lack of personal information. The reliance as automated systems and chatbots can result in lack of personalized human support and complex financial issues, and it's some customers still value. Okay, yeah. And then I'll read here on Brave, the Brave browser. So on the Brave search. So yeah, I'm on the Brave browser, but yeah, I meant Brave search. So I'll read it on Brave search now. This digitalization of money offers an initial convenience speed of accessibility and enabling such as transactions reliance on physical cash and then presenting shots with security. Okay, certainly presents an expanding of digital divide. As of early 2026, integration of digital currencies into mainstream financial systems continues to grow. And then particularly through central bank digital currencies and digital wallets. Through widespread, adoption remains constrained by fatality, limited acceptance, and digital So here's the pros of digital money, and I'll get to the cons too. So if you want to use it, it's up to you. You know, here's the pros of digital money: convenience and speed. Digital transactions can be completed in seconds, regardless of location. Eliminating of the size of digital banking systems and lower transaction costs. And then says digital systems reduce the need of physical infrastructure, and then significantly lowering the fees of both individuals and business. So instead, security will reduce that risk. Digital wallets and encrypted systems are protect funds and physical loss or theft, or advanced security measures like the multi-factor authentication or encryption. So yeah. Then global accessibility, individuals in remote and underdeveloped regions and its official services through internet connected devices, promoting mental inclusion. So that, and then efficiency cross-border transactions. It says digital currencies enable faster and cheaper international transfers, whereupon and SWIFT and currency exchanges. Yeah, and here's the cons. So cybersecurity risks. So yeah, digital systems can be vulnerable to hacking and phishing and ransomware and other cyber threats, which can lead to significant financial losses and fatality and essentially of cryptocurrencies such as assets like Bitcoin experience extreme price volatility, make it risky to use stable store as a value of medium of exchange. Regulatory of legal uncertainty. The evolving regulatory of landscape creates compliance and changes of users addicted to predict with digitalized currencies. So, and the divide is the lack of access to technology, internet connectivity, or digital literacy include the low-income populations. The elderly become participating in digital economy, and then dependency of technology. The system the outrages of power failures or device malfunctions can result in temporary or permanent loss of access and funds. Privacy and traceability concerns. While the same symptoms offer anonymity, allows instead of trafficking, raising privacy issues for users. Anybody asking, right? Where is Rumble Wallet? I might have to go to the Rumble platform. Oh, and it's just telling me about Rumble Premium again. What is over here? Maybe I'll show you where Rumble Wallet is if you want. You don't know, but I want to talk about what the dangers could be. So why do people? So that's what it is. But we need to find out something here. It is good to have cash with you because sometimes, So digital money can get hacked. Yes, and it attacks identity and online fraud. Well, that's because it's still best to have cash with you. That's why. When you go to the store, because sometimes your money can get hacked if it's digital. That's why. Yeah, but the cashless society is not until when the tribulation comes. So, and I don't know when the tribulation is going to come. I just don't. Okay, it may come. After this 1984 disaster, or it may come after I die. I don't know yet. So that's why. And then now let's learn more. So are there people out there saying that digital money is dangerous? Just like you're saying that digital IDs are dangerous. Well, yeah. Well, let me tell you something, okay? Nobody should be forced to have digital money. Saying even, well, just like I say, but just like I say in my last video about the digital IDs, well, nobody should be forced to have digital money either. People should be free to either not to have either should be have their money digital or not. But yeah, everything is digital already, so that's why. But it's good that it's good to have cash sometimes. Right here, it sits right here. See, some people believe that digital money is dangerous due to the surrounding of security risks and consumer protection. Yeah, that's why. Or government surveillance and control. That could happen too. So security or fraud risk or lack of regulation of extremity and criminal activity and risk protections. And then right here it says privacy and surveillance, government control. Yeah, yes, that could happen. And digital stability, security targets. Yeah. So look, if you're gonna look, if you want to reject the idea of digital currency or digital money, that's fine. Here's the Brave browsers right here. So right here it says that segregated visibility and digital currency platforms, and then right here it says right here digital money. It says this could be technical technical failures. You can read that, and this right here eventually is security threats. So which I already talked about. Yeah, that's why many people believe that digital money is dangerous, just like they're saying the digital IDs. So look, if you want to reject the digital money part, you know what, that's fine. But you know, it's up to you. If you don't want to use it, if you don't want to use a digital wallet, you know what, that's fine. Right here, it says right here. See, these why the people believe are dangerous because it says the primary targets of hackers or breaches and exchanges or wallets can be a result of invisible losses or billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrencies were stolen. So that's why it can happen. Yeah, that's why. Another risk would be consumer protections, safeguards provided, and that's why. And if that's growing concerns, that's why. So that's why you have to be careful about this. You know, that's why. To me, I think it's best to have cash with you along with your digital money. That's why. But look, if you don't want to have digital money, you know what? That's fine. You're free to reject this. You know, people have to be rights to reject this, just like we should be free to reject the digital ID. That's why. So you already talked about. So you talk about you're saying you're against the digital ID, right? Since it, here, because it gets right here. It says privacy, data to control, and seclusion, right? Yeah, and then right here it says there's privacy and surveillance and the misuse of personal data and monitoring, tracking individuals. Yeah, that can happen too. But you know, that's why. But what about our white support against digital money? Haven't heard about that part. It says opposition to privacy, government surveillance, eventually control and inventing of security. So yeah, tracking, monitoring, parental money, and then currently curtailing freedoms. Yeah, bank runs and the Military Act, and then like consumer protection. So yeah, take a minute. Vulnerability, security, vulnerabilities, and middle impact, and then excess inclusion. So that's why. And then I want to click on here, digital money, because I want to talk about this. So VR gets digital money due to privacy and security control. So that's why. And then this is digital payment systems. So it says right here, transaction monitored on my own personal freedom. That's why. And then it says right here, it can create a surveillance state. That's what it says. And it says right here, it says right on the physical cash, stolen digital money is nearly impossible to uncover. So that's what I'm trying to say is, yes, it's impossible to cover. And it says right here for physical capture government overreach. Yeah, that's why. And then for physical cash is accepted. So that's why. That's why some people are against digital money. That's why. I'll let you pause this and read this to yourself anyway. I don't know how long I've been making this video, so maybe 3 minutes right now. So anyway, so that's about what I know about that's what I know about digital money, and I will I'll show you. I want to show you Rumble Wallet before I go, so you can know what it look. I don't know what Rumble Wallet looks like. So here's Rumble Wallet right here. It says empower voices and enabling transactions. So yeah, you can get from the. So you can get Rumble Wallet from the Google Play Store. Oh yeah, and the Apple App Store. I'll put my and then as for Brave Wallet, which you can get right here. This is Brave. Yeah, Brave Wallet's right here. Oh well, so here's Rumble Wallet, and here's what it looks like. I don't know. I never used Rumble Wallet. I've been learning about it ever since I've been on Rumble. I've been learning a little bit about it since I've been on the video platform called Rumble anyway. And here's Brave Wallet. It says stuff's gonna need multi-chain, so yeah, you can get this one. And oh yeah, and there's also Proton. Proton also has Proton Wallet. I'm not sure what it looks like. Let me get on the Proton website. Oh, now, okay, let's me just sign in here. Let me get to my... So I want to show what Proton Wallet is. Okay, so this is Proton Wallet right here. I haven't been using it yet, but it's right here, so that's why. So here's for like Bitcoin transaction times. That's what Proton Wallet is. And you also get Brave Wallet here, and that's why. And here's Rumble Wallet right here. So from Rumble. Yeah, I'm not gonna download it yet because I'm not sure how to use Rumble Wallet. But you know, it looks pretty cool. About this. And there's Brave Wallet, there's Proton Wallet, and yeah, you already know about Google Wallet and Apple Wallet. Yeah, so that's why. Here, I will put this in my I'll close Proton Wallet and Brave Wallet and Rumble Wallet. Okay. Alright, and now, so that's it anyway. And yes, please make sure you watch my How to Go to Heaven video. If you want to know how to go to heaven when you die, I will put that right. Yeah, it's on my Rumble. It's on yeah, it's right here on Rumble if you want to see it. And yeah, it's also on YouTube and BitChute as well. So I'm just showing you on my Rumble channel because that's what I use now. I think my next video will be about anything else because I do want to talk about ad blockers. I do want to talk about more about ageification, and yes, I do want to talk about how do we get parents to take care of children instead of trusting the government. I do want to talk about that because I want to get this ageification out. Because it's not good, it's bad, it's stupid, you know. And now on YouTube I'm learning that France is now, the French government is now going to ban social media under the age of 15. Yeah, that's stupid. That's not good. And I don't know that the French people are going to contact the government or not. Well, I think most of them are not anyway, so. I've been trying to contact the rulers of California. We'll see. I might have to contact more of them. Just because they haven't answered me yet anyway. I've been trying to email them. I'll be right back. I think there's a cat trying to get in anyway. I'll be right back and then I will try to end this video. Okay, so, and you have to go right now. I want to talk about ad blockers. I want to talk more about. I'll talk more about ageification, and I might talk about more about how to get parents to take care of children and not trusting the government. I'll talk more about that because we need to talk more about this. But it's just because this is getting out of hand anyway. I'll talk about. Hopefully, we can talk about those things soon anyway. I don't know any questions anyway. And look, if you want to reject, I'm using digital wallets like on digital money and stuff. That's fine. My dad's been using Bitcoin for months, I believe. I'm not sure how long he's been using it. So, but yeah, it is good. It is good. Still, it's still good to provide cash with you. So that's why. Anyway, I have to go right now. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Say goodbye. Adios, Zaijian.